Hello guys, how's it going? You see me in some beautiful scenic grass. You can probably already kind of get an idea by where I'm stood, potentially what sort of project vehicle I've gone for next. So I've gone from rear-wheel drive, a naturally aspirated German, to a Japanese four-wheel drive vehicle. So you're thinking, ooh, is he? Well, some of you are going to be disappointed, and some of you are going to be very, very excited indeed. It's something ridiculously different, the complete polar opposite to the BMW, and I'm going to keep you guessing for just a minute. So guys, here we go. So for my BMW, I have swapped a fairly rough, well-equipped, can you guess it? Mitsubishi. Now I'm going to leave it. Can you guess it? Mitsubishi. Four-wheel drive Mitsubishi. Any ideas? More practical than a hatchback? Still no? Well, here it is. And here we are, guys. Welcome to another project series. This project series is going to be called Project L200. So I know some of you guys are going to be quite disappointed. You're probably thinking, what the hell, he's gone for, you know, an Evo or something like that. No, not really. It's kind of a cult, but pumped up with lots of extra room. But this here behind me is something that's very, very cool. So yeah guys, this is a 2007 Mitsubishi L200. It is a 2.5 4-cylinder diesel. So the vehicle was done just over 100,000 miles. I must admit, paint wise, it looks like it's done about 5 million miles. You know, it's not at all the cleanest, you know, the best looking, cleanest paint job. You know, it ain't gonna be about that. So I'm gonna be doing some work on it as time progresses. But you know, it ain't the cleanest car, vehicle, pickup I've ever owned. So guys, my reasons behind getting this were many. The main reason is for the meats. It's going to be very practical to be able to get all the gear inside this vehicle without any issues at all. I'm also really keen on going and doing some actual travelling, doing some urban exploring, and I'm really excited to see what this can do. There's so many different things, so many different avenues you could go down with these vehicles. It is unbelievable. I do apologise about my hay fever. I'm struggling. But this one has the cover, which I must admit is leaking just a little bit, which isn't really very helpful, but it has got the canopy. Mine has also got a lift. Well, it hasn't a lift, it's actually got larger springs, larger shocks, which is technically a lift, but you know, obviously bigger tyres. On the rear we've got these, they're really well thought through. These LED lights, they're switchable on the dash, and then down below we've got a camera, so when you're reversing in the dark and you can't see literally fuck all, you can turn these on and go from there. Obviously we've got a tow hitch, and we've got the electric unit, so we can keep things charged from it. So currently, fucking mint, this is broken. Doesn't lock at the moment, so don't worry, you can't nick my stuff guys, because there's nothing in there. until we get a new lock, which will be in a video soon. Shitbox central here. There you go. Just your casual bed. Nothing too exciting. You've got a power unit down here, which is what runs the rear lights, which can be retrofitted to have a plug-in electric facility inside here. And I'm kind of excited to see what I'm going to do with this space, whether I'm going to carpet it out, get the tent attachment and use it as a mobile caravan as such, or whether I'm going to do something different. So the reason why these are in here, you will find out in the video I'm going to load pretty much straight after this. We've already had me doing a few bits to it, so this is what these are doing in here. And yeah, it's, do you know what, it's not bad, it's different, and I'm definitely going to be making a pool inside here at some point. We're going to be getting a tarp, and we're going to be filling it right, taking this off, and filling this right up to the top and having a freaking pool in the back of the pickup. Because, you know, why the hell not? So, my plans for the L200 are really kind of undecided at the moment. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, how long I'm going to keep it for, but I am enjoying it so far. It is really, really good, and, you know, I'm enjoying it more than I thought already. So guys, let's head around the front to see what that has to offer. Although I'm very scared that I'm going to plummet to my death. I am a small, average height guy. Small, angry man, if you want to call me that. And this thing is high, especially when we're parked up like this. Oh, there we go. Speaking of parked, I just thought I would like stance park it, just for the fun of it. It's not really parked very well, as you can see. I mean, there you go. Freaking nice. Just thought I'd show you a bit of the articulation, although we're going to be doing some more off-road videos, so I can showcase you what this vehicle has to offer. 2.5 diesel. This one is running an unknown horsepower, but it is, I will say, it's very clean in here. This, I will explain about in just a moment. It's something I've disconnected. But it has got the rally art box on it, which gives it more power than stock. And it has got a larger intercooler. You can see the intake pipe here for it. It's running down in here somewhere, I think. You can see it just through the top in here. So I've done a few engine bits to it. Yeah, it's clean. It's actually quite clean. I mean, I'm not very tall, but you know, you can see it's a turbo. You can see it's clean. It's been well looked after. You know, I guess in certain ways more than others the paintwork is freaking atrocious, but it's kind of expected with something like this. And then obviously onto the air intake up here, look. Which is awesome. So you've got a freaking snorkel. So what I was talking about with this, I think it's somewhere, apparently according to the previous one, it's somewhere between 170 and 180 brakes. So actually, you know what, it does drive quite nice. You know, it's not a racing car, but it's certainly not slow getting up to speed anyway. You kind of get boosted in one big fat lump and there's nothing. Quite a bit of black smoke comes out the back. It's stock exhaust, to be fair. So I'm definitely going to be interested in getting some sort of exhaust on here. Now this runs up to that, which currently, as it stands, doesn't work, but I'm going to try hardwiring it this week to make sure it actually works. And if the bar actually works, then I'll be focusing on retrofitting a way to make that work. So until then, who knows whether that works. But apart from the rear door lock, which doesn't lock, sorry, the rear hatch lock doesn't lock, and that, everything else on the vehicle works, which is freaking awesome. But yeah, it is very clean. Not too bad at all. As for the paintwork though, not so much. This is a bit patchy. Where this has obviously been hand painted. But the side's not too bad. I mean, it's not awful. This is obviously a double cab, this one. So ample room in the back there, guys. It's got the really nice animal, it's the animal edition, so it's got the nice animal leather seats. Into the front of the cab as well. These light up at night, which is freaking awesome. Back with the animal interior here, guys. We've got a boost gauge that I need to sort out. We've got a massive dildo looking shifter, which actually works really well because of the height. And then we've got our differential settings as well. Oh yeah, cozy little sat nav as well, which is actually an Android tablet. Works really well. I need to get the sub-wide in there somehow, if I can find out where I'm going to put it. But yeah, overall, as you would imagine, pretty bland. It is a pickup truck, but it is very clean. I don't like the cream. It looks freaking awful all over the doors as well. But you know, it's not going to be a looker on the inside. It's going to be tough and durable. So yeah, it ain't bad at all. Now, you're probably thinking rust is an issue. I must say that it's really not. Obviously, at a later date, we'll do a proper inspection of underneath. I'll do a proper video and have a look. But you can just see here from this arch that it has been undersealed very, very, very well. You can see from there, from the springs and shocks are fairly new. You can see as we come onto the ladder frame that it is actually super freaking clean underneath, like super clean. It's one of the first Japanese vehicles I've owned that has been fairly rust free, which you wouldn't imagine for one of these. You can see with the loose springs on the back here. Again, the ladder frame. I know this is all visible stuff, but we will do a more in-depth one. You can see that, you know, it's not corroded at all. It's been very well looked after in this sense. I can't really say much for the paintwork, as you can freaking see is awful. But you know, a lot of this is not something that, you know, a mop and a polish can't sort. Unfortunately, it's got the old decal from being the Animal Edition, which, you know, has effed up the paint. But you know, we don't buy these cars to have super clean paint. You know, you don't buy them for that reason. These are aftermarket lights that I fitted. They are like a smoked chrome, which I think much better than the stock. You'll see my reasons why I fitted these. I've got rid of the old ones in a video following. And yeah, it's just not bad at all. It really is not that bad. I can't fault it really. I mean, that plate that plate will definitely be going. I mean, hopefully by the weekend you guys will see my new plate, but looking at how long it's going to take for logbooks and all that crap to get here, I can't see that changing for the week anyway. But that will be gone at some point, because that is freaking awful. And yeah, it's got a freaking spoiler as well that's really badly painted on the top, which I need to sort out. But it's got a freaking spoiler, and we've got some little rear roof bars here as well, so we can attach some bits on the top. Some duct tape, which I'm sure is hiding something quite scary, so we'll have to have a little look at that. But yeah, running some meaty ass tyres as well. So these are 18-inch steelies, and we are running a 265 by 70 profile, so not bad. What's the brand? Toyo. Mud terrains these are. I have no idea. I'm new to the off-roading world, but it's not bad. So yeah, overall guys, it is a really decent vehicle. I've enjoyed the short time I've owned it, really. It's been great. I mean, it's only been a few days, but I'm sure some of you are going to be quite upset. I know it's quite a letdown, but for those who do enjoy it, will love it. I mean, you can see a bit how much flex I've got on the back of here in a minute. Just a bit of flex, eh? You can see my exhaust. See, the exhaust isn't even that rusty either. It's actually ridiculous how clean it is. And to be fair, with vehicles like this, you'd probably prefer it to be cleaner underneath than actually on the vehicle itself. I'd rather have a clean underside and shit paintwork, which this pretty much is, than, you know, good paintwork and shit underbody. It's gonna fucking fall apart. So I still see it here as well. Like, for a Japanese car that's this old, you can't fault that at all. But yeah, just got to fix what's bloody broken. This, because it's a Animal Edition, has all the chrome kit, looks freaking awful. So these have been painted. I mean, even though they even come off, they're actually okay, to be fair. This is just like chilling out here. I mean, like, I don't even know what that's. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's gonna need some sorting out. But yeah, that's removable, that bit. That's for fucking weight saving, that is. I'm probably gonna get that painted, sand that down and paint that over in black, I would imagine. I mean, I don't know, it's just sat in there so loose, but you know what we can do. It can't be Jaff if it isn't falling apart. Yeah, got the one on here as well. Nice, really bad freaking paint job, but you know, it does the job. Or I'll black it out a bit. These Quicksilver mirrors are literally aids, like they are so disgusting. Hello, you can see my face. They are freaking awful. I didn't want to get a pickup with mirrors in the mirrors. Like, look at my fat face. You can't see it, but yeah, that's got to freaking go. These, oh my gosh, like, you can't even get rid of these because they're not even a cover. They're literally the actual door freaking handle. So I don't know what I'm going to do to sort these out. They look freaking awful. Yeah, shit. And then we've got these right here. I mean, this one's barely even freaking holding on by anything. I don't even know what they're even held on by, to be fair. They're just shit, like, it's just awful. The only thing that's staying on the back is the animal badge. I've taken off the brand name and the model. But yeah, this is just freaking, like, it makes me feel ill. It's just awful. So we've got to sort something out there somehow as well. And that's about it for the chrome. There we are. This is my new project vehicle. We're definitely going to straight pipe it. I can tell you that right now. That's definitely going to happen. And you know, I think I'm going to take the tuning box off it and get it properly mapped up and see what power we can run. I want some wider tyres. These are pretty wide. You know, they're a 265 profile. They are pretty wide, but I want some nice wider tyres on this. But these will do. These have got a lot of life left in them anyway. There's no point changing them for no reason. So there we are. It's so big that I can't even get it on the freaking lens. There we go. Yeah. It's like Car Wars up here. Everyone's coming up here to park up, but they can't get through because I've got this stupid looking thing that goes everywhere. But yeah, to come, guys, there will be modification videos, there'll be tutorials, there'll be some engine work, engine maintenance bits, I'm sure, to do. Oh my god, the oil filter is below the turbo. What a freaking awful design that is. What the hell? Yeah, it's actually literally there, like, what the freaking shit. Yeah, it's down there, and there's the turbo. Great. Nice. There's the intake pipe that's about as skinny as my elbow. Just coming off the intercooler. So at least it's keeping the intake temps down. These belts look bloody hard as anything. You know. By the time that's been done, I need to probably check that, to be fair, by taking the cover off and having a look. It's better to be safe than sorry, and I'm sure this is probably hiding some leaks, but we'll just pretend it isn't. But yeah, what can I say? A Japanese pickup. We'll see how it goes, won't we? So, I'm sure for a few of you guys, you are a little bit disappointed, and I must say, I'm very sorry, but you can look forward to plenty of off-road videos coming up. Me probably getting stuck, getting covered in mud, getting soaked, and getting up to all sorts of wacky stuff, because you can do all sorts of freaking cool stuff with this. One idea that I have got, which is really decent, is we can get a couple of people in the back of the bed while we're going at a slow speed, so it'll be a perfect vehicle for rollers. You can open the back window, and you've got the pickup bay, and you can, yeah, camera car galore, which is going to be awesome. Yeah, we'll do some stuff. I'm thinking about maybe putting the speaker on the roof and driving through the city centre for some fun. For a laugh. I mean, who really knows? There's so many things we can do. I want to do a pool party in the back of the pickup, and we take the canopy off. There are so many ideas. So, you know, I don't know. It might be something I only have for 6 months. I don't know. But it's just going to be something a little bit practical to have a bit of fun with and see where it goes. I mean, do you know what? On fuel, it isn't really that bad considering the weight and the size of the engine. And overall, you know, I think I've got a pretty solid vehicle. If we go mechanically wise, it's very solid, and rust wise, it's very good. So we kind of tick 2 of the boxes. It's just the bodywork is, yeah. But you know, like I said, when you have these 3 different, you know, attributes you go for on a car: good bodywork, mechanically sound, and rust levels. I'd rather have it mechanically sound and rust free than, you know, and looking a bit rough on the outside than the other way around. And to be fair, when you see it in person, you'll realise that actually, when it's cleaned up, it isn't too bad. I would say, you know, I would say it's about 50-50. Some of it is really nice, and some of it is a bit let down. But that we can probably base that on the previous owners more than anything else. But there we go. This is my 2007 Mitsubishi L200 crew cab, and I hope you enjoy the new project series that comes. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys again soon.